Battle that's been brewing for more than 2 years. Talking about the brown water in Beaumont. People have been complaining about it coming out of their faucets for a while. You know, the city even hired a consulting firm to test the water, hoping to pinpoint the cause. Well, this week, the firm's findings got released. And we want to go to 12 News reporter Gloria Walker. She's live in Beaumont to break down this new report.
Jordan, like you said, this is not a new issue. The city and people have been complaining about brown water for years, and city officials hope that this new report will shed some light as to what's really causing this problem.
Just gross looking.
That is what some neighbors are saying about what's coming out of their faucet. Why? Because sometimes their tap water is brown. Scott Shiraga of Beaumont says it's frustrating.
It's our water from the tap, and as soon as I'm pouring it into our pitcher, it sometimes, several times, it's been kind of this mucky brownish color.
While Shiraga says it looks gross, city leaders insist it's safe to drink.
It's experiencing discolored water. It's unsettling to them, and I want people to know that although discolored water is not attractive to look at, it is safe. And in fact, the TCEQ, the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality, rates Beaumont's water as superior.
The city of Beaumont got an independent company to test the water. The Corona Environmental Consulting Company found the water is not hazardous. They say the discoloration is caused by the presence of minerals like iron and manganese.
But basically what you need to do if you're experiencing discolored water is you need to run your cold water for a few minutes to see if that clears it up.
If you find brown water coming out of your faucet, you can call 311 to make a complaint. A new city map is tracking the complaints that have been made within the last 30 days. You can see most are coming from the city's west end. But for some, when the water is brown, they say they don't plan to drink it.
That's why we have a lot of water bottles sometimes that we stock up on. I like to save those for my hurricane kit, but if the water is brown, I'm gonna have to break into those because, you know, I've got to get water for me, my wife, my animals.
The city plans to treat the water with chlorine dioxide and implement a flushing system. And again, if you run into any problems, make sure to call 311 to alert the city. Reporting live in Beaumont, Gloria Walker, 12 News.